Welcome to Dad's DeFi Space. I'm Kevin, your guide to everything crypto and DeFi. I got a treat for you today because we're going to be looking at a brand new layer one blockchain. Today, we're going to do a deep dive video into that layer one blockchain. So please, before we begin, like and subscribe, ping that notification bell, and share this video with anyone out there who's interested in the crypto and DeFi space. If you want to expand your knowledge, please check us out on the web at dadsdefispace.org. This is where most of our education materials and articles are being posted. We have a free newsletter, and we are looking to educate more and more people about the crypto and DeFi space. And remember, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, just a dad who likes to play in the DeFi and crypto space. Please do your own research and consult your own financial advisor. Crypto investing is inherently risky. You could lose everything, so never invest more than you can afford to lose. But now let's get into today's content, the Supra Layer 1 blockchain. Supra Layer 1 blockchain is being marketed as a all-in-one layer 1 with vertical integration. And they're really trying to appeal to all the builders out there. If you build it, they will come. And remember, the chains with the most amount of building and the most active dApps usually tend to be the chains that have the most price appreciation. But let's get into more of the details. The Supra blockchain is being marketed as the next Solana killer. It's a vertically integrated layer 1. And what that means is everything can be done in-house. DEXs, oracles, every other thing that you might need to have a functional blockchain is all located in the same place. So Supra has a lot of new technologies that are giving it a lot of buzz in the space. Now, their mainnet went live the second week of December 10th or 11th, something like that. And it supports multiple virtual machining networks, which means developers can use multiple different programming languages, which is good for builders and developers. On-chain uses a verifiable randomness, which is great for gaming applications, lotteries, things like that. It has an in-house oracle for price feeds, cross-chain communication, and automated networks. Now, some of the reasons that I am bullish on the Supra network is the vertically integrated blockchain. Now, this is not usually done within the crypto space. So if they can successfully vertically integrate the entire blockchain, you're going to have faster speed, scalability, better security, better decentralization. Now, the bigger question is will this work? Can they successfully create this kind of layer 1, and can it successfully handle all the transactions on the network, right? So the vertically integrated blockchain is kind of part of the interoperability narrative, and that's part of the reason back during the end of last cycle I started to invest in not the end of last cycle, excuse me, during the bear market, staking and some of the airdrops, and that was Dimension, Tia, which I still have a small bag of at this point. And their story very much has been interoperability. And I think that this new network, the fact like it's hitting that interoperability narrative, new technology, things that have not been done before, plus the Solana killer, there could be a lot of hype behind this. Again, not financial advice. And I'm considering picking up a small position at this point. So What are the use cases of Supra? Number one, DeFi. And this is big, especially for me. So cross-chain seamless liquidity pools. That's awesome. And secure lending protocols, things that I will use a lot to either yield farm, swap, or lend on DeFi networks, right? Something to think about. What I really want to take a look at now is some of what can this really be used for in the real world? Well, first off, gaming and interactive media, enterprising solutions, cross-chain automation, and even enhanced security. All of these are much utility. And when I get into the utility of the Supra blockchain, the Supra token is the driving force behind the entire ecosystem. So as the network gets bigger, and as demand increases as expected, the value of Supra should also increase. So the Supra token is used for gas fees on the network, staking to secure the network. It's a proof of stake blockchain. Native services. That's when we talked about the vertical integration, oracles, the randomness, cross-chain communication, and you use this token for governance. Okay, so there is some utility to the token itself. The all-time high was 7 cents. And obviously this is a risky play, but I've been looking for a new layer one. Sui has pumped super hard. I'm bullish on it, but it is of a very high market cap right now. And of course I have a Solana bag, but this story intrigues me. It interests me. The price right now, about 3 cents, right? So the market cap is 225 million, fully diluted value 3.73 billion. And the volume's been okay. So there is some active trading of this asset, but I'd like to see more. Whenever I look into investing in a new crypto project, I do my own research. And one of the sites I really like to use is CryptoRank. CryptoRank helps me to research tokenomics, and tokenomic research is an important aspect of determining if that crypto is going to be worth investing your capital into. Looking at CryptoRank, we can see that the Supra Blockchain ranks 341 and is on 2,500 or more watch list. Specifically, what I would like to look at is not the charts yet, but market cap and the funding rounds and the allocation of tokens that are already available. So the market cap of Supra sits at about 194 million, and the fully diluted value is 2.35. Now, that's a huge difference, almost a 10, 11x difference in market cap to the fully diluted value. Where are those tokens? So if you scroll down and you look, you can see off token rank the latest funding rounds, which Coinbase Ventures, another crypto hedge fund, it was for $24 million. But one of the best aspects of CryptoRank is being able to look at tokenomics. If we take a look at the fundraising tab on CryptoRank, we can see that the tokenomics are okay for this coin. Not great, not bad, just kind of average in my humble opinion. Block rewards, which are going to be set aside for staking and nodes, are 21%. The foundation, 17%. The founders team and advisors, 16%. And the ecosystem fund is around 11%, giving another 35%. That is not, we really don't know what it's earmarked for. Now, we know that some of this is strategic, exchange liquidity, different crowd sales, marketing, etc., etc. Some of these tokens were allocated for the alpha testnet and for people who were trying to farm and airdrop earlier in the year. I did not, but I am looking to add to this position. Now, if you could have been part of the very first funding round, you would be looking at a 3,700% return. That's an 8, almost 10x return on your money. Now, the private round number 2, we don't even know what the price was for that one and anything before. Now, if you look at the ICO, which was last year, this would have been around the time Coinbase Ventures got into it. They got in at about 0.005 and on cents, and the return on that's like a 6.5, or excuse me, a 14.8x or 1,380%. And then the initial offering on Gate, we're looking at around 10x at the all-time high. But if you didn't hit the all-time high, which would probably be more reasonable, you're looking at a 4.28x. This kind of data gives you an idea of the tokenomics. Whenever you look at the tokenomics of a coin, you don't want to see that 70% of the tokens are allocated for the team and VCs. Or you don't want to see that all of it's going to be an airdrop and the coin doesn't have much to offer, which means everyone more than likely is going to sell off once that airdrop occurs. But tokenomics are an extremely important aspect to research when looking into a new token. But let's look at a little bit of Supra's price action. I had a chart sort of prepared for you right here of the Supra blockchain. Right now, we are looking at the daily chart. At its highest, it hit almost 8 cents at the very tip of the peak of the wick. And you can see that from the bottom of the range when the coin first was offered, that is close to a 3730, or excuse me, 2800% return. Now understand, this is when the coin initially started trading. There were people that got in at a lower price than 0.003, 0.004, as you can see on some of the information that was provided for us on Crypto Rank. Now, taking a look at current price action, of the Supra blockchain, it has been on a massive downtrend since it debuted. Now, since the Supra blockchain first debuted, it has been on a massive downtrend since its peak. Right now, at the bottom, you were looking at around a 72% decline from the peak. And right now, we're sitting at about 50 or 60%. Now, if you take a close look at the chart on the daily, you can see that we are just barely beginning to form a base right around 2 cents to 3 cents. You can see us kind of slowly beginning to chop around in this range. Once we can get back into the range of 3 cents to 5 cents, which is where we initially began our downtrend, we can begin, hopefully, our uptrend. So whenever I look at a new coin, I never want to buy into this initial pump. Yes, sometimes you miss out. The coin keeps going up after this one, say 8 cents, but that isn't always what happens. The chart that you see here, and it's a little more noticeable even on the 4-hour. You can see we have been on this massive downtrend since the peak, right? Now, here's the thing though. Once we start to form a bottoming base, and it looks like we are here, we got a tap here, on the top, a tap here on the bottom, and looks like we're kind of easing back up. If we can get above there and break through, excuse me, if we can get above, say, 0.032 cents, we can get back bullish on Supra. So I'm hoping that I can pick some up within this choppy range that it looks like we're settling into. And not financial advice, of course, but definitely something to look into if you're interested. If you're interested in new blockchains. Well, that about wraps it up for today's video. I'm so grateful that you all took some time out of your day to spend some time with me and learn a little bit more about the bullish thesis on the Supra blockchain. Now, to summarize, the Supra blockchain is a new layer one built to be possibly the new Solana. Those words alone being thrown around on Crypto X made me think, I might be interested in this one. But the three crypto use cases that make me so bullish on this project are their vision presented in their white paper, which is a vertically integrated blockchain that kind of feeds into that interoperability narrative. This is big for developers. This will help it to lead the DeFi space, which brings me to point number two. It will eventually, if they succeed with their roadmap in creating a unified DeFi platform, and this should help create a safer, more secure blockchain, reducing MEV attacks. This, along with the ease of use and speed of the Supra blockchain, sets it up for a very bullish narrative during the crypto bull run. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, none of this is financial advice. Please take the information I presented today and go out there and do your own research. And if you're interested in leveling up your crypto and DeFi game, check out Crypto Labs Research Underdog Investment Group. Link below for 20% off your first month and learn to DeFi even better with one of the best private DeFi communities out there. So, happy investing, happy researching. I hope each of you all have a grateful day. Until next time, peace.